Alright, welcome to a Sonic Unleash level tier list. Now, I thought about this for a while because I have shared a lot of emotion through my gameplay, or throughout my gameplay, or playthrough in Sonic Unleash. So I thought maybe, why not just go ahead and give each of these levels my personal opinions and takes separately with a tier list. So, yeah. Yep, so why not we just go ahead and start off with this one. This one is Windmill Isle Act 1 Night. Now, I know it's normally supposed to be this one, but yeah, we're just going to start off with this one. Well, I wouldn't say it's an S tier, nor a B tier. I'll give it an A tier. It's not too bad. It's okay. It's not boring. Wouldn't say it's really fun though. But I mean, again, it's the first level. But I wouldn't say it's like boring, like makes you fall asleep. But I mean, it's an A tier, so I mean that's where I'm gonna put it. I mean, maybe it might change my mind later on. Now, Windmill Isles Daytime. This one, I would put it. I'll put it at A tier. It's not, again, same thing with the nighttime. It's the first level. It's just not too boring. I wouldn't say not the best, but it's a fun level. I didn't do Act 2. No, wait. Okay, so if we're gonna be fair, because now I remember, because you do Act 2 on the part where you beat the first level. Okay, sorry, so it should have been Act 2. So Act 1 is where you do the level where you first start the game. So Act 1. I'll say, fuck. I'll just go ahead and put, I put it at B. It's an easy level, a little bit too, I mean, it's a very first level that you start off the game. It's, pretty easy. But yeah, that's really just much it. Alright, so Savannah Sidrol. I think this one is I think this one was a Missouri level. So this one's a night one. I will put this one let's see. No, actually, yeah, I'll put it at C. It's I mean, it's fucking boring. I'll just put it like that. I'm sorry. I mean, I'll say this: the music is okay. It's catchy. I mean, the level is somewhat decent, but then again, it looks very bland. It just looks boring to me. I don't know. It's just to me. It's not very expressive. It's too much of moving platforms around and moving the switch around is too much, and it kind of takes the fun out of it. So yeah, I will put it at C. Savannah Sidrol. Sidrol Act 1 Daytime. That one I will put B, but I will put it. I'll put it above Windmill Isles. It's fun level. It's cool. I mean, it's more bright. I do like the part where you transition from the village to the jungle, I think, or forest, I think. Pretty fun. Not too bad. But I wouldn't put it as A tier. I wouldn't say it was one of my favorite levels, like one of my go-to levels. Like, let's say if I were to get bored and I wanted to hop on to Sonic Unleash and pick a level, I wouldn't say it would be like this level would be my first level to go to. So still good, still okay, but then again, it's not my first pick. Rooftop Run. This level will go above these two levels. I like this level. This level is good. And I do love for the fact that I don't know how to explain it. It's like, man, it's really hard to explain it to the best of my abilities why I put it in A tier. I don't know, maybe I'm giving this level too much credit. That could be it. Because I really do love this level. Like, this would be like definition for this. Like, not definition. Like, it would be the same example for this, but different. I love this level. Like, it will be the level where if I were to hop on Sonic Unleashed, and if I were to pick any level, this would be a go-to level I will play. It's a very fun level. It's very bright. Maybe that could be it. It's very a bright level. The atmosphere is very fun. You know, it's like a huge parade. You know, it's very, you know, enlightening in a way. So yeah, I would just put it on A tier. It's a very fun level. I do like it. Rooftop Run, Nighttime. Now this, I will put it on S tier. I love it so much, and especially the music. This level, I remember when I was a kid, this level would be the level I will always try to perfect. Because for one, it takes place in nighttime. All like the lights brighten up in the night, you know, and where you start off from the level, you start off from the ground, all the way to where you have to climb up to the clock tower, to get to the goal, and the atmosphere is also really great too as well. I don't know. Look, I'm not very good at explaining levels, designs and stuff. Right, I'm not really good at it. But I will say this though, that it is an S tier. I would play this level all the fucking time. Every fucking time. So yeah, and it's going on S tier. I will say it's good. Now Cold Edge. Okay. At one point I do like this level. I would put it on S tier if I were to say, if I were like 10 years old. I think I was like 8 years old when I played this game. I will put it at S tier if I were 8 years old. But after playing it through my playthrough, holy shit, this level was painful. I would put it, fuck. Okay, I'll be generous. I'll put it at B, but I'll put it above Savannah Sigil. It's an okay level. It's fine. I'll say this: the only reason why I put it at B is because the music in this level. That is it. It wasn't really hard for me as a kid, but when I was like focusing on trying to go get the medals and stuff, and then trying to be careful, maybe I was like trying to be too careful, trying to get the grade system and stuff. It started to become more of like a paranoia thing. I don't know how to explain it. It's like this thing where like you have to be, it's like when it comes to grading system, I got to explain this. When it comes to grading system in games, I have this thing where I have to do my absolute best. I really want to get a good grade on a game, and I'm pretty sure most of the people that play games that have grading system do agree with this. When it comes to this level, my god, it is so frustrating. And for me, it is for me, not probably for some of you out there who's probably really good with this level, but for me, it is so frustrating trying to make him stop from moving every time when he moves on the ice, and especially when he fights on the ice. It is so frustrating. My god, I'm about to put this on C. I'm not even gonna lie. Like it's that frustrating now thinking about it. Oh my gosh. Alright, you know what, I'm just gonna put it, I'll just be, you know what, I would just put it right here. It would just be right there. Alright, moving on. Cold Edge Act, Daytime. This level, I would, wow, okay, so this level, I would put You know what? You know what? Put that right there. I will put this level, Cold Edge, at daytime right here. Because I think personally it deserves a spot. Because, for one, sorry, I'm having a huge brain fart after, the huge meltdown with this abysmal of a fucking level. So, because this level, to me, I like for the fact that it takes place in Antarctic. I think it takes place there. And it's like in a huge open space where it's just like huge icebergs and then waters and stuff. And then you get to also run on top of, I think it's like a sperm whale as well. And then you can also run in the sled too. Now, that's not my only just reasoning as, why the level is so cool. It is also because of the music too as well. But, there's a but with this. It kind of feels like that's all there is to it. That how I just explained. I mean, I know I kind of stopped myself for a moment because I want to say it's also to add in just the music too. But really kind of thinking about it too, that's really all just there is to it. There's nothing really else to the level. I mean, it's just an open space where you just run on icebergs. But and I'll say this again, it will probably be the reason why it's the redeeming quality is because of the music. So that's the reason why it's only on B. So yeah. So yeah. So Cold Edge, Act 1, daytime, right there. Next, let's move on to Dragon Road. Okay. So Dragon Road, I would put it... I don't know where to put this, to be honest with you. I know I won't put it at C, but I'm not putting it at S, definitely. I would put it... I'm between with B and A. But also at the same time, though, I kind of really want to drop it at C because of those fucking wasps. I hate the wasps in this game. I really do. So, yeah, I think I made up my decision. I will put it... Yeah, I'm going to put it above this piece of shit of a fucking level. So, Dragon Road, it's an okay level. But, I mean, I will say this. The atmosphere in the level is okay. But the fucking enemies in this level kind of ruined it for me. And especially the parts where you have to be forced to fight these fucking wizard enemies. Because for some reason, Sonic has this thing when it comes to aerial enemies where his fist goes through them. It doesn't connect. So with that, sometimes I'll be struggling with the fight. And sometimes I won't even die in those fights. Because those reasoning, yeah, it's just because of those like weird things that happen in those fights. It's so much to compile of why this level deserves to be at a fucking C spot. Oh gosh, and then not only that, I wouldn't say the sun metals were the worst part of it. But I would say some of the times, though, the secrets kind of feel a little bit too much in a way, I kind of feel like, I would be better off with just, going to, like, a broken door and just mashing down, like a broken house and just see a metal that way than having to climb or slingshot my way to a different path to get some metals. Because there was a time where I was a kid, I was struggling really hard. And I'm talking about where there's a time where I didn't use YouTube or tutorials to try to find those metals. I had to literally play those levels over and over and over and over and die over and over and over again to get those sun metals. And it was miserable. And for those reasonings, it deserves a C tier. Now, the only reason why I didn't put it at D tier, again, is because of the music. That's the only reason why it's redeemed, by the way. So, yeah, that's fine. Alright, so, Dragon Road. if I'm going to be fair, no, man, dude, to be honest with you, it's really hard. It's really hard because I'm trying to remember the best of my ability, how bad was the level, but also try to be fair with it. To see if the level was actually, really good in a way, like it was like not as painful. I will say this though. Uh, I'll put it at B, but I won't put it above Cold Edge. And the main reason why I want to put it above Cold Edge is because the platforming, especially when you try to go around those circle platforms, it's a little annoying. But if you able to time your jumps and then don't rush it, it's still good. Like you'll still be good at the end. Also, the main reason why I put it at B2 as well, it doesn't also make you like not. I don't know how to explain it. So the redeeming quality of this level is like in a way it takes you into different sections. First, it takes you to it shows you you're running down the Wall of China. Then it also from the Wall of China you go through I think the lake as well. And then through the lake, you go onto the platforms as well. And then from the platform to cylinder platforms, you go to, I think, like up in the mountains as well. It takes you through sections of the level that, in a way, it kind of makes it feel like you're exploring through the whole entire level. You know what I mean? And for that reasoning, it deserves on the B spot as well. I will say this too, not only because of the music too, but I remember when I was a kid, this was also like just like Rooftop Run, but for the version of the B tier, this was one of the levels. Like it will probably be the second ones I would pick for the for one of the levels to try to get better at. You know what I mean? Because because it takes you through different sections of the level, like you're traveling through like the whole entire location. Actually, maybe I'm just might as well just put it on top, put it above Cold Edge. Why not? All right, now Erad Sans Act 1 Daytime. Jeez, I had a fucking melt in my brain. Okay. Right. Right? Yeah, I think it's a ride. Alright, Sans Act 1. Let's see. You know what? I'm gonna put it at fucking C. But I would not put it above Dragon Road. You know what? No, no. Dragon Road has to be above that because at least Dragon Road, in a way, that if you like, yeah, it was annoying to get the sun medals and stuff, but besides the sun medals and the moon medals, the level is pretty much straightforward. As if you can get through the fucking annoying fights, of course, especially the whole punching the fist through thing. If you get through that, the level is pretty, smooth. It's straightforward. This level, however, it is, I don't know how to fucking explain it. So at the beginning of the level, it's fine, Then it just goes into this thing where now you don't have to speed up. Now you have to slow the fuck down and then be absolutely careful of your movement. So that way, you can, like, not take as much, like, pretty much, I don't know how to explain it, like, you pretty much, it feels like you're playing Cat Mario, if you ever played that before, that's a bit over exaggerated, but with this level, like, especially when it's a game and it's supposed to be daytime where you're supposed to go to the level, like, through the levels straightforward, this level, however, completely takes away of that. It completely takes it away midway through, and it just slows down the whole thing. I just don't like it. However, I will say this though: the music, though, it is a redeeming quality of this level. But other than that, though, yeah, this level is just terrible. But again, I guess in a way, like, I'll say what was redeeming about it is that there is a cool section of where you get to run on the walls, I guess, and then there is a part where you get to, uh, you know, grind on the fucking railings out in the middle of nowhere, because I thought that was pretty cool, to be honest with you. You know, grind in the middle of nowhere, and then, pretty much, get you jumping on floating platforms and then jumping off the pillars of the rocks. I thought that was pretty cool. But the other than that, though, the whole pacing of the level kind of just ruins it for me. So yeah, that's going on C tier, right behind Dragon Road. Alright, Sans Act 1 Night. So this level, I'll give it a B tier. But I don't know if I should get... I'll be generous. This nighttime level was good. Okay, so I'll say the level is beautiful. Okay, but you know what? Now I kind of think about it, I might put it like down right behind Dragon Road, because the level is beautiful. Okay, not gonna get me wrong, it is beautiful, really beautiful, but I don't know how to explain it. I don't know. Now I don't want to put it at C because I'm having like mixed feelings about it. I'll put it above the daytime level, because at least with this level, that in a way it's like kind of like a fetch quest halfway. You have to go find the stones, and then you have to go and put it back and open this door, and then once you get through the door, then you have to go through the canyon, I think. And then once you get through the canyon, fight off through the enemies, and then you fight off the last Titan, and then you win, complete the level. That, I will say, what makes it, kind of cool. But what makes this level not fun, though, is having to grab those water barrels and then throwing it at the enemies, and sometimes the water barrels breaking mid-air. And then also those fucking wasps. I hate that so much about this level. And for those reasoning, it is at the C tier. I wouldn't say the music redeems it. I mean, the music is okay, but the only reason why it's really at C tier is because of the whole. I didn't mind with the whole fetch questing, because the little fetch quest of the stones wasn't annoying. Though, it didn't make you have to travel through the whole entire level to get the stone and then come back to put it away, you know what I mean? So yeah, it goes on C tier. Now Skyscraper Scamper Act 1 Daytime. Excuse me, I'm burping a lot. I actually really don't know where I want to put this. I will put this, I'll say, I don't know, because to me it doesn't deserve a C tier. However, though, it does not deserve an S tier. I'm in between B and A. I'll say this. It's below Rooftop Run, but it's above the other first two levels, because this level was also one of the levels where I was playing a lot as a kid. Not only that, it was not only that being my reasoning, but not only that, though, I do like it how it kind of takes place in the city, like in the city rooftops, you know what I mean? I always have a theme where, you know, levels taking place in Rooftop City. Like, for instance, Mario Odyssey, you know, the New Donk City. One of my favorite levels. What was the other city level I can think of a game? I can't really think of it right now. Really, right now, New Donk City is like probably the only thing I'm thinking of right now. Like it kind of reminds me of that in a way. You know what I mean? Uh, oh, Speedway. Sorry, Speedway. I think I forgot the other one. Speedway. Something and Sonic Adventures. That one is also one of my favorite levels too, as well. I like anything that takes place in a city. So, really, that's the reason why I put it on A tier as well, because I have a theme for city levels. Also, not only that, I do like for the fact that halfway through, like at the end of the level, you kind of run on. I think it kind of looks like a San Francisco city bridge. It looks pretty cool. So yeah. Other than that, deserves an A tier. So yeah. Skyscraper, Scamper. Man, I'm probably butchering his fucking name. Skyscraper, Scrapper, Act 1, Nighttime. So, this level. I will say this. The music is good. I do like the atmosphere. How fucking ever. The whole entire level is just based off just parkouring. I think I said in my video that I said this was one of my favorite levels. The reason why I probably said that was because of the music. That was probably it. Playing this level again made me realize why in God's Green Earth was this level even a thing. So pretty much here's how this level works. So first off, you start off with this level where you have to climb through rooftop to rooftop to get to the goal. However, there are some obstacles that you need to get through, like destroying generators, which at first it was not bad. Then from generators, I think you have to go and, you know, defeat a few enemies, and then you have to go get stones to open the fucking doors. And then from opening doors, then you have to balance through the fucking railings, and then some of the railings have spikes, so you have to be extra careful, because if you end up hitting the extra spikes, you fall to your doom, and then you have to start all the way over, start the whole process over. And then from there, then you have to do more of a fucking climbing. At the end of the level, you have to do more climbing. And especially if you're trying to get to sun medals and moon medals too. That is also miserable as well. You have to push platforms around, then jump on platforms, then push more platforms around. And yeah, it is just fucking miserable. So miserable. And just... yeah, it is not fun. It is not a fun fucking level. I don't like it. I don't like this level at all. I will say this. The music is great. The atmosphere, it is wonderful. But, no. This should have never been a fucking level. Never. Ever been a level. So it deserves a D spot. Where it fucking belongs. Oh, my gosh. Alright, now, after I vent out that frustration, Jungle Joyride, Act 1. So, this one, it is kind of one of those levels where it's like a semi-auto, not semi-auto, why did I say like it's a fucking gun? So, it's kind of like a semi-final level where it's kind of long and difficult, but not too long or too difficult, you know what I mean? So, with this one, I would put this one at B, actually. Probably when I put it above Dragon Road. Because there's a part in the level where it's not where where you run through the water. That's not the part, not that part. It's the part where you have to be careful platforming, and then also some of the like statues spit out water as well too as well, where you can fall off instantly, where it makes you start off the level. Also, there's some parts of the level too you have to be also careful, very careful. Otherwise, that if you even if you end up falling, then you have to end up starting over. Like if you like pretty good at Sonic games and stuff, or like good at platforming in any game, like really, this level really is not going to be much difficult for you. For me, however, I'll say the reason why it's on B, I really love the levels design. I really do. Especially, I love the part where you run through the whole through the mini village at the beginning of the level, and also running through the ocean as well, through the ruins. I really like that. Also, running through the jungle to some kind of like waterfall ish area as well. I really do like that. So yeah, that's the reason why it's at B. I would say this too, putting one more point in it. For me, the level, I wouldn't say it's too difficult, but it's not too painful or too, unbearable, to say at least, for for this level to be bad. So yeah, that it deserved its B spot. So now we're moving on to Nighttime, Jungle Joyride Act 1. So this one, actually, I'll say this. It's actually really not that hard. It goes on S tier because the main reason why, this level, it is fucking beautiful. Beautiful. Now, I know there's wasp in this level. I know there are. And they are annoying. Annoying to deal with. But for the fact that how the sun sets in the background as well, and then you going through the village, I think is like little islands, like little platforms that you go through as well, and the waterfalls as you go through the platforms as well, like even though like they are dangerous to go through, because you can die instantly from that way, still it adds like kind of like this beauty to it in a way, you know what I mean? Other than that, though, it's smooth. It is very smooth, and it is, it's just pretty straightforward. Also, it is really easy to find sun medals and moon medals too, as well. Not too hard, not too tedious of trying to figure out where the moon medal could be or the sun medals, or where it makes it so difficult to get it as well. Like it's just, again, smooth. Very smooth, very straightforward, and again, it's beautiful. So it deserves on a S tier, Now, finally, Eggman Land. Okay, you know where I'm putting you? You know where I'm putting you? Fuck. This level, it is terrible. I will say this: the music in this level is okay, because I do like for a fact that when there are like little sand time things, little things where you hit it, you switch from daytime to nighttime, and then music changes. I do like that. However, the length of this level, I'm talking about how long it takes to beat this level, too fucking long. It is abysmal how long this level takes to beat. Not only that, the length of how difficult the level can be too as well. And I'm talking about like the scale of 1 to 10. And I'm cranking that motherfucker up to 10, because I don't know how, like, when I was a kid, I was telling myself, I don't know how can anybody get I know I got an A rank on my previous gameplay, right? But I'm talking about like no deaths, gameplay, playthrough, all the way through S rank. I don't know how anybody can do that. And especially get all the collectibles, because the collectibles to me were impossible. Were just too impossible unless you have the patient, like saints of patience of an angel to go through game overs, to get books and fucking records in this level. And especially, don't even get me started on the daytime levels. So the daytime levels, because I remember I explained in one of my videos on the DLC, where the reason why I didn't upgrade Sonic ever at all throughout the whole playthrough, and probably even through the whole DLC playthrough ever probably, is because he moves too fast, way too fast, and so fast to the point you couldn't even stop him or you couldn't control him. You know what I mean? And it is annoying how some of the parts of the level where it requires you to, in a way, you have to like platform your way, parkour your way through. He doesn't stop. He doesn't fucking stop. He just continues to move forward. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like Sonic has his shoes, like somehow has these like hidden ice like things stuck into his shoes. Like he doesn't stop whenever you tell him to stop. And then not only that too as well, sometimes in the nighttime levels as well, I wouldn't say like it's too much of a complaint for the nighttime level, but also for some of the night times as well, it can be a little bit boring in a way. And I really do like the nighttime levels in this game. I really do. But with Eggman Land's nighttime level, it feels kind of like, because how long the level takes, it feels kind of like, like I just want to get this done and over with. You know what I mean? And so, and with those reasoning, and not only that, the level looks like shit too as well too. I won't lie, the lights look great, okay, I guess, but other than that though, like going through the level, progressing through the level, I feel like all I see is just red. That's it. And it just, without those reasonings, and especially the parts where you keep dying because the checkpoints are so far as well, that if you were to die, you have to restart all the way over and redo some of the sections of the levels that are annoying. So yeah, with those reasonings, and also I forgot to mention too, one more thing, the quick time events, way too fucking fast, way too fast, and also not only that, it's like this thing where it pressures you to, with the quick time events, that you have to get them all correct, because if you don't get them correct, you end up losing one. Like you die. All right, that's pretty much how I'm gonna say that. So yeah, with those reasonings, that it deserves a D tier. Fuck this level. I really, actually, matter of fact, hold up. Shit. Alright. So that's my reasoning for this level. It deserves to be. Yeah, I spelled trash can wrong. Fuck. Hold on. There. Okay. There. Deserves to be in the trash can where it fucking belongs. So, there you go. There's my tier list. Let me know what you guys think about the tier list. I'm going to be doing more of these in the future. So, yeah. If you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like. Also, subscribe for more. And I'll see you in the next one.